Oh man, in this video I will be looking at... I haven't looked into any of the guides how to play my class, how to do certain things. I learned as I go, I learned the game, I learned mechanics, I understood how to cast certain things. If I failed, I respect. Such thing is accessible. You can learn a skill, press right click and just learn additional stuff. I leveled Sorcerer to 25, which is max level in beta. I tried all of the things I could deal that would benefit the Sorcerer. I tried one element Sorcerer, which is either only lightning, only cold, only fire, right? I know that the fire is the best for me. I know that fire is best for AoE, lightning is good for single target damage. However, I noticed that in order for you to succeed, it's best for you to combine multiple elements. So if you have various elements, you're not being limited by your weapon power, you're only limited by the skills that you learn and by the skills and skill binds that you add into your character. So at the end, it doesn't really matter what kind of class you play, as you're gonna play on the best way possible. And I have made a video about this, as you don't need to follow any sort of guide, any sort of instructions. If you haven't seen my previous video, this video called Don't Watch Any of Diablo 4 Guides, I stand strong with that. As I can tell you, I haven't watched any of the guides. I reached max level on beta. I witnessed and killed all of the bosses, including world boss. I experimented, I learned, and moving on and moving forward, I have idea what kind of things work, and I have idea what kind of things don't work. If you look into popular Twitch streamers, you can see that currently Assassin and Barbarian is broken due to how impossibly high damage it is. The thing is, this is not my first time on planet Earth. I know that if you have like absurdly overpowered damage and it's beta, you are most likely be sure that if you're gonna roll this class on live, you will not have the same huge amount of damage. You will be reduced to average normal Joe damage, and you're gonna be making the same damage as the assassins, the sorcerers, and any other classes. So if you're expecting to have like huge amount of damage as a barbarian, most likely you will have. However, you will not have overpowered amount of damage that you can stumble across and kill strongest bosses in 2 or 3 hits. That's not going to happen. None of the game developers gonna allow you that, because it will just end up with a barbarian-filled game where they will use barbarians to farm everything within the game and just use other classes for PvP. Same thing happened in Diablo 2 with Sorcerer being the main source of materials and items when it comes to looking for magic items. They haven't done the same thing on Diablo 3, as they understood that this was an absolute mistake, and they're not doing such thing in Diablo, I wanted to say 3, but in Diablo 4, as I have not seen any sort of magic find items. I have not seen any sort of things that would benefit or force me into looking into certain set pieces so I could get more items of certain range, quality, or something like that. The game is focused for you to kill enemies, be as at your best form, and be the best version of yourself. Yeah, it's very challenge driven and learn and fail mechanic driven game. If you are taking that part out of the gate, and if you're looking at the guides, you're gonna miss a whole lot. Yeah, because you can't really force yourself being one particular guide, one particular set of skills, when you have different items and different skills and mods dropping on the ground. And if you're like thinking, okay, I'm gonna be like sorcerer that's gonna do only lightning damage, and you have items that are dropping on the ground giving you like fire or ice spec skill strengthening mods, what you're gonna do. You're gonna have the respect, but if you haven't figured out that by yourself, you're gonna be trapped in the guide loop. Don't do that. Learn the game by yourself. It's super easy. Just takes time. Jesus, I went full tutor on you.